Happy full moon. Today, the moon is full in Aries, exact at 8:47 p.m. Pacific time. And with today's full moon, we're also looking at the planet Mars in Scorpio for a deeper understanding of what kind of energies are coming up with this full moon. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Monday, October 6th. And yesterday, I did a deep dive into looking at the energies of today's full moon. So, themes of Aries and warrior action, being clear about what you are fighting for, and at those deeper levels what takes courage in your life, and some of the things that we don't necessarily think of like building trust, right, that actually do take courage and ask us to move into these deeper places for ourselves and the things that are important to us and our healing path. So with those deeper places and thinking about Scorpio, Mars being in Scorpio, we uh, have this component of this full moon leading us through a process of deeper healing, transformation. So, things that may be coming up around this full moon involve moving through perhaps something that is um, an old emotional wound, and the need to move to fight. The fight or flight component of Aries could be what is needed to help you move through whatever may be coming up for you. Of course, with Aries and the Aries full moon, we want to think about self care that involves movement. So we've got that adrenaline energy with Aries, right? Aries is the fighter. It's not just the fighter, it's actually the energy of new life. Right. So it's the energy of emergence, of identity, of here I am, here is who I am, and here is what I stand for. So that need to take a stand and to be definitive, decisive on what we care about, who we are, what's important to us. So as you work through any energies that may be coming up for you in your life, having to do with needing to find courage or move move your body, move by taking action, identifying your action items, your task list, your to-do list, right? Identifying things that are going to help you move something forward. And not only are you moving, right, needing to take action on something, but that action could speak to your own deeper truth and your own deeper healing process. So, this could mean moving in new directions. It could be stepping into places that are not so comfortable for you, stepping into what is helpful ultimately to support you in a process of change. And that change, if you are moving through it intentionally, can be healing. So it could involve confrontation, for example. It could involve needing to speak up, speak your truth, say what you think to someone that maybe you aren't in the habit of saying what you need to say to, right? It could mean claiming space for yourself, having a boundary, saying, sorry, I can't do that. This is my need. It could be moving something forward that is important to you, something you care about, maybe a creative project or a goal that you have or you're working on. Taking action and can for sure push you into places that don't feel so comfortable. And so notice where these things come up, notice how it feels, pay attention to what is showing up for your own process and your own needs. So, the more clear we are about who we are, the more this Aries energy can help us step into being a warrior for truth, right? Being a warrior for caring and the things that are important to us. Love, being a warrior of the heart, a warrior of love means not necessarily just fighting, right? It means finding courage to do things that are outside of your comfort zone that push you in that direction of taking a risk, but taking a risk on yourself, on your truth, on what matters to you. And the more you are clear about that, the more you know when the situation appears, when the opportunity appears, you know, okay, that's it. I got to grab it. I got to do it. Now is my moment to take action, to speak up, to raise my hand for something. So that process of getting clear for yourself about who you are and what's important to you, or reconnecting, right? Maybe you've done some work on connecting with what matters to you, what is true and right for you. Revisit that. Go look at something you've written down for your to remember for yourself later, right? Or just take that extra moment to remember, okay, yeah, this is what matters, this is what doesn't matter, and having that discernment, you know, with the we're in the Virgo moon cycle, so the ability to have the critical thinking and to discern, you know, what is the right risk to take? What is the right thing to act on and move forward on? And we have to watch for the pitfall with Aries energy that is being the fool, right? And the fool is not always a bad thing. Sometimes our foolish selves take us to places we need to go, right? How often have you accidentally stumbled into something that you wouldn't have discovered had you not made a wrong turn, or stepped into something that you thought was something and it was really something else? So, so, but we can go down that path of being the fool, and our naivete can lead us to choices and decisions that we might regret later. So, being the antidote to that, right? How you deal with that, how you anticipate that, or mitigate that, is through the process of knowing who you are and what is important to you, because now you have a way to discern. You can ask yourself, does this match? Does this line up with what I want, with who I am, with what's important to me, with what I care about? Or is it taking me down a rabbit hole that is not the best use of my time, right? And that's a great way to use discernment. Maybe it's in a conversation with somebody where, you know, it's not really going to go anywhere, and you just extricate yourself. Just say, sorry, I can't, not, don't have time to do this right now. But, right, maybe you're going to end up having a conversation that actually is creating shift and helping you to get more clear about what you need to say, how to say it, and who to say it to. So find those places, have that discernment to decide what is true and right for you, what is a good place of discomfort to step into that takes a little bit of courage and will help you discover more about how to get where you want to go personally, but might not be the most comfortable. And what is not that, right? What is maybe something that is like, oh yeah, I could do this, this is easy, this is comfortable, but it's not really helping you to get closer to your goal, right? So that is how to think about this Aries full moon. Notice what is showing up for you. Notice what kinds of decisions you are being asked to make, and how those decisions help you understand more about your own path of healing, how to step more fully into your truth, into what brings meaning to your life, your feelings of purpose, and feeds your true self and your creative self. So that's how I that's what I would suggest about today's Aries full moon. And of course, we have the exact full moon at night, which doesn't always happen. So go and watch the moon rise if you can and experience the magic of this incredible life that we have with the magic of the cosmos and how they reveal themselves to us, our sun, our moon, our planets, all speaking to us in different ways. So enjoy the magic of the full moon. Thank you so much for being here. And as I shared yesterday, I am very close to having available my first class on the lunar nodes. And this one, to start with, will be South Node in Aries. So if you have a South Node in Aries, this is going to be really helpful for you to understand some of the patterns that show up in your life, how to work with the energy, how to step into that Libra North Node medicine, what that can look like, how to think about it, and so, so much more. I also go through all of the our Aries South Node in all of the houses, really, really in depth. And so I will tell you where you can purchase that, how to access it. There will be a discount if you are a member on my on transformationalastrology.com. So, and that is where you will be notified. So if you sign up there, even for a free account, you'll be notified as soon as it is available. And each one is available because we will go through all 12 South Node signs. We'll have a dedicated class for each one. And if you don't know your lunar nodes or you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the intro video that I put out. That is totally free and available for anyone. It is in the description for this video. So watch that. If you're not sure what a lunar node is or what yours are, because it will help you find out within a few minutes what your lunar nodes are, and then you will know which class is most applicable for you. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and transformationalastrology.com is my member site. To book a reading, go to astrologyheals.com. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all of your support and for being here with me every day for unshakable self care and how we do it with astrology. All right. See you next time.